大家好，This is Warlord MechaWarrior，钢弹军阀。Today we're going to talk about the topic of the social sexual hierarchy of men. This is a model of understanding how men interact with each other, and later in future episodes, we will also talk about how women organize themselves, their social hierarchy. This is important because the social hierarchies is how people get together and build into societies. Even in families, people organize themselves into hierarchies. Just because someone is the oldest son does not mean he is always the alpha of his brothers. And understanding the social hierarchy help us to better understand how we fit into organizations and teams, and how we can most efficiently work within organizations, and when we find that how we can figure out a dysfunctional organization that it's more efficient to, whether it's most efficient to stay or leave. And a lot of this social sexual hierarchy you probably understand already, just based on your experience with people. I didn't come up with this, obviously. Vox Day was the person who invented the idea of this male social sexual hierarchy, and he himself stood on the shoulders of past giants. The most immediate predecessors are the pickup artists. They pioneered the alpha-beta model of male organization, partially because women react instinctively to the male social hierarchy. These are the personality archetypes, as Jung would say. Obviously, there are many other personality models. The Myers-Briggs personality inventory is one popular typology. The Western zodiac constellations represent another typology of personalities, and the Chinese zodiac is yet another. But how the personality types fit together with each other, these typologies typically do not address the social dynamics, and that's where the social sexual hierarchy comes into play. The key inspiration, as I said, came from the pickup artists who noticed that men and women organized differently. Vox expanded and codified his observations into this male social sexual hierarchy model that we will talk about today. And a lot of present-day social dysfunctions come from the fact that people are confused. Men often operate using a male social hierarchy model in co-ed groups, while women either bring in their female social hierarchy paradigm, or they try to adapt or exploit the male hierarchy model. And sometimes men are ignorant of both the male and female social hierarchies that make problems. And the business schools have perpetrated a deliberate ignorance of the natural social hierarchies by promulgating a genderless leadership and management paradigm, teaching people to forget the gendered hierarchies, because the hierarchies are gendered. So we have a lot of people fighting their instincts, trying and failing to apply this genderless construct in a gendered world. So that is a main topic we will explore going forward, where people ignore their instincts to their detriment. And here you will see a link for Voxday's great video. I'm going to put out a link for this later, right here. Is the Voxiversity social sexual hierarchy introduction. But basically, men naturally self-organize into a pyramid structure. There's usually an alpha at the top who makes decisions, and then he has a couple bravos who will carry out, turn alpha's decisions into instructions for everyone else in the pyramid. And then we have the deltas who, on the bottom, who focus on doing things and going to places, carrying things out. Oftentimes, we also have some gammas somewhere in the hierarchy who often are domain experts. And the main characteristic of them is that they want to tell other people what to do, but they fail to do so because they don't have the charismas and skills, or they don't have the charismas and abilities of the bravos. And then outside of a hierarchy, we can have the omegas who tries to avoid the group, and that group ignores them. And then very rarely, occasionally, we have sigmas who avoid the group, but the group pays attention to them. But we're not going to talk much about the sigmas or omegas for now. The important thing here, is that human society is fractal like this. The male organization is exactly like this. It's a fractal pyramid. When you put two or more men randomly together, they will immediately organize themselves into a little pyramid. And as more people come in, they organize into a bigger pyramid composed of smaller pyramids, and then so on and so forth. The deltas, even the deltas on the bottom, they might have self-appoint a team leader that will take on some of the leadership roles sometimes when the level above them are not around. Even a group of gammas who all think they know best will naturally settle on a leader, a greater gamma, to lead them. And the Big Bang Theory actually provides a good illustration of this male social sexual hierarchy in action, sometimes, despite all of its other faults, which we'll get into later. We have Sheldon, for example, who is about the most gamma, the most stereotypical gamma there is out there. He thinks he's always in charge, making decisions, just because he is the smartest man. But Sheldon is not the group's leader. Leonard, despite his short stature, is the real leader of the Big Bang team. He is the most bravo of the four gammas. He has the best understanding of what the outside society expects and what the team can actually accomplish. Howard, he is the Delta Gamma who knows how to do things. And Raj is the lower ranked Gamma-ish Delta. He is more Delta than Gamma, despite all of his nerdish hobbies. And in this particularly memorable episode, right, and also in all episodes, we see that Howard and Raj always look to Leonard to make the decisions, and Leonard always look out for them. Sheldon, despite being the most Gamma of the group, he propels the team simply because the other three don't have a good idea of what they want. And then you have the Stewart, who started out as an outside Delta, but ended up taking on more of a Omega type of role during the series. And also know that whenever Zach comes into the picture, he naturally took on a greater Bravo role, with Leonard automatically deferring to him on many occasions. So we will talk later of how the male social sexual hierarchy manifests in an Asian context, and also how women arrange themselves. Hopefully this helps you understand a little bit better of how people operate, how men naturally organize themselves, and help you be more efficient at dealing with male organizations. Women, yeah, it's very confusing, even to women themselves. Okay. Good night, and see you next time on a new episode of the Warlord MechaWarrior and 钢弹军阀。